We're gonna do more Charly and all those bands, you know, riding a little bit of wave of Brazilian love. But we like to keep it varied. Hey, Charly. Oh man, I love this already. I love the black and white. I love the New York vibe. This is Washington Square Park, if I'm not mistaken. Very famous park. There's also a scene in the famous movie When Harry Met Sally. Wow, I love it. I want to go back in time. There's this nice sort of seems like brass section, but of course there's synth. Very nice. It's like, what is it? Verrazano Bridge, Brooklyn Bridge on the other side. Man, I'm loving the vibe. The funkiness. Nice. Funky Charly. Nice. I like this slowing down with this sort of... I like this slowing down with those sort of keys that seemed like a little bit Orientalism kind of sound. Very nice. Hey, wow. Twin Towers. That's weird. Wow. Oh man, I want to go back. I want to go back. And also to see, like, it's always been so iconic, New York, especially with the Twin Tower, you know? Like, it's, you can never unseen it, you know? Unsee it. Such a weird thing, really. Wow. Nice with the radio coming in and the distortion, and also that sax that was a little bit sort of syncopated or like doing or being on its own, you know. Very well put together, that part. And also papa, like all those little changes in dynamic and layers. It's also a little bit of sort of Genesis. I mean, Charlie is such an accomplished... I really like this song. Such an accomplished musician, you know? Like, it's so dynamic, and like even myself that I'm not a you know, professional musician the way I don't play well an instrument. You know, I sing, I write songs, but that's not my expertise playing instrument. But by listening to music, I recognize all those nuances and dynamic of the instruments. And you recognize, you know, like what an interesting composer that he is. Definitely. Interesting, so interesting. Also, this vocal line here, and of course, he doesn't have like he has a everybody works with what they have voice wise. You know, you either like it or you don't, his voice, you know. But he gets the job done. And he's always extremely well in pitch, you know, like he hits always all of those higher notes and everything very well. It's just the type of voice, of course, the type of tone. But the same thing can be said for people like Bob Dylan, for instance, that I happen to like a lot, you know, especially in different songs. I also consider Dylan to be a very, very organic singer, very capable, and underrated in many ways, in ways that they are not super visible because he's not being like, you know, the sort of Frank Sinatra, like crooner type of singer, but there's so many nuances in how you choose to create a melody, you know, that you go like, oh, wow. And there's the same here for Charly. I'm always amused and inspired by singer and artists which they find all kinds of very interesting solution for the melody line, not predictable. And here there's already quite many things going on in this song, so wow. Yes, I love the 80s vibe of New York, yes. Thank you, Charly, for making this video. You're giving me all the right vibes, all the old New York vibes. I just want to go back. Can I jump into this video and live in it? Please, thank you very much. Nice. Also, new wave. I mean, Charly is totally in line with so many greats of the time. I always say this also, like for band like Soda Stereo or Sumo, even. You know, like those guys, they were really good. And if they were singing in English, for instance, they wouldn't have been famous not only in the Spanish-speaking countries, but, you know, mostly everywhere. You know, like because most of the time English is more recognized or well known around the world in general. So, but yes, like definitely some kind of like Genesis / Phil Collins / new wave. But we know that also Charly goes through periods. I've checked some other songs of other bands that he had. So from like really folkish beginnings to so many different changes in career choices. So great, great, great. Very unique guy. I guess this is his 80s phase, his 80s period, and he's doing a great. Wow. Who knows where is this part? Probably it's totally different today. Nice, Fanky. Yes, super nice.